Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, West Coast Wild Child. Yes, I am just fresh out of the shower after a workout because I'm trying to get back into shape after being back from backpacking, basically. And yeah, so this video is gonna be a little stop I had in Chile to meet up with a friend I met in Costa Rica, and the rest is about me visiting a friend I met in China. The only good thing that came out of China. But yeah, she lives in Ecuador, and I have to say that Ecuador is one of my favorite countries in South America. Like, they have everything. They have jungles and hummingbirds and butterflies and great food, and it was just so great to stay with my friend and meet her family and her boyfriend and all her cute dogs, and I just had the best time ever. So without further ado, please enjoy the video, subscribe if you want to, and let's get going. So first of all, I had to get to Chile from Peru. Luckily, I was woken up in my hostel when I was still sleeping when I was supposed to take the taxi. I managed to get my flight in time, and then it was pretty rainy. So this is the hostel where I stayed. So this is in Temuco, where my friend said it is really pretty. So I went there first. I was supposed to meet up with her there, but she got a bit sick. So I was here first by myself. So after 4 flights and 1 bus and about 25 hours travel time, I have made it to Chile. And right off the bat, I can tell you it's cold. It's a bit rainy. The weather is not the best, but I would say overall, this reminds me so much of Sweden, to be honest. It's crazy. I mean, the nature looks pretty similar. Some of the plants and the nature is the same. And yeah, what can I say? I mean, it's great to be here. But I have like 3 layers on. I have my hoodie, I have my jacket, I have a long sleeve, I have a t-shirt, I have 2 pairs of pants. Like, it's cold here. It's about 8 degrees, I believe. Tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with a friend who is the reason why I'm here in the first place, actually. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun time together. So the plan is to go to a national park here where you can see mountains, you can see some volcanoes. There is a volcano right here, actually, that when it's good weather, you can actually see it. The closest way I can describe it is it kind of looks like Mount Fuji in Japan. Like, you have one single volcano basically standing up, there is snow on top. But I cannot see it right now because it's too foggy and cloudy and rainy. But what you gonna do? Also, I didn't see Mount Fuji, even if I was there, because it was also bad weather. So yeah, I guess it's just not in my destiny to see a volcano with snow on top. Well, life is long. I'm gonna see it sooner or later, hopefully. I've been traveling now for 16 months, in which I have been home 3 weeks for Christmas, and the rest I've been traveling constantly. And it's kind of crazy because I'm on Chile is country number 23 that I've been to so far in these travels. It just blows my mind how fast 1.5 years goes by. I mean, I have been traveling for a while, I definitely feel that, but also I don't feel like... I mean, when I started traveling, 1.5 years sounded so daunting and such a long time, and I was like, I don't think I will be able to do that. But now that I'm sitting here and I'm going home in a month, and I will have traveled, I think, 1 month longer than I initially planned, and I'm like, how did this happen? How did time go by so fast? Also, it's so much easier to breathe here than in La Paz. La Paz is the highest capital city in the world. It is around 3,400 something meters high, I believe. It's so good to be a bit lower again, because let me tell you, even though you get a bit more used to the altitude, like I was in La Paz for a week, and I think what saved me was that I was in Cusco before in Peru, which is also high. It's also above 3,000 meters. And let me tell you, like, you suffer a bit for sure. I would say is, like, for me, it's mostly being out of breath, like, all the time. I was, like, the hostel where I was in La Paz, I was on the upper floor. I think I had, like, 6 stairs to go up, and let me tell you, I was bent over after going up those things every time because the air just wasn't enough. I would be like, and yeah, I was dying. There were people in my hostel though that felt really, really bad, and like there was a girl, she was in bed 3 days because she just felt so bad from the altitude, and I feel sorry for her because I kind of know what it feels like. But yeah, shortness of breath and feeling sick, I would say. Also sometimes like you're not hungry, you don't want to eat, and when you eat you feel kind of sick, which also isn't really nice. And headaches, I didn't have too many headaches, to be honest. It's like a constant pressure around your skull a bit, like it's not really painful, but it's also not a great feeling. So yeah, let's just say I'm happy to be down here again, to breathe with ease. Also it's easier to sleep actually, because I feel like at a certain altitude I just don't sleep well, and I know from a lot of people I met on my travels, for them it's the same. Like I think it's just when the oxygen is not really enough for you, and you wake up in the night. And for me it was especially when I turn around while sleeping that I would wake up and like feel short of breath, which isn't great when you're sleeping. I survived, my friend survived, and I'm here, and the next destination I'm going after this is Quito, which is the main capital in Ecuador, which is the 2nd highest main capital in the world. So I think though it is a bit lower than La Paz. I think it's not even above 3,000 meters. I think it's 2,000 meters something. So it should be a bit better, I hope. And also I've been to some high altitude places recently, so I hope it will not mess me up too bad, because I feel like Cusco is high, La Paz is even higher, the salt flats are high, which I did in Bolivia as well. And yeah, I just hope it's gonna be okay. So after 2 days in Temuco, I hopped onto a train and went to my friend's place. So she's living with her mom and her dogs and cats, and yay, it was a great reunion. So this is Paula. If you recognize her, she was actually, we met in Costa Rica first, and yeah, she invited me to come and visit her when she knew that I was in kinda the area, Bolivia, around there. They have the cutest little dogs. We had such a great time. I wish I could speak better Spanish, because I really would have loved to talk more to her mom, but she didn't speak that much English sadly, so it was a little bit tricky, but nonetheless I had the best time. We had some great food, we just hang out talking, drinking some great drinks, walking the dog. And then I stayed in an Airbnb the last days. This is a warming flask I made out of an old Coca-Cola flask because it was so bloody cold. So I'm currently sitting in the Santiago airport after a vastly disappointing lunch. It was really, really bad and overpriced. But here we are, and I'm waiting on the flight for... let me see, it's been a lot of flights lately. I flew from Chile to... from Temuco to Santiago. Now from Santiago I'm flying back to Lima, which is the 4th time I'm flying to Lima this month, because for some reason all the routes here seem to go via Lima. So yeah, from Lima I'm gonna go to Quito, visit my friend, and she is kind enough to have organized me a driver, because I will be arriving at 2:40 in the morning, and she's gonna have a friend pick me up, which I am eternally grateful for. I will pay him, but yeah, that's gonna be great. That's it. I have 2 more flights to go, and wish me luck. As I was sitting on my plane to Ecuador, Paula sent me some pictures of the national park she went. So we were supposed to go here together, but we kind of missed that it was a national holiday. So it was actually closed when I was there, sadly. But this is what it looked like, and it is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And on to the next reunion. This is Natty. We met in a hostel in China, and this is she and her boyfriend. They are so adorable. I love them to death. And we went to this zipline park. The first thing was these bikes that you kind of were running on the lines. I don't even know how to explain it, but this was super scary.
Oh my god!
I know what I'm supposed to do, okay?
You have to stay straight.
Yes.
In the middle.
I know. But then it's gonna open this, right?
No todavía, not yet, not yet.
Perfect. Yes, very uncomfortable.
Can you stop pulling so much? Ah, stop!
That is for making safe.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait, I cannot.
No,
I
don't.
can't.
Put your hand right
No!
there.
Can you go?
No.
No, don't worry. It's okay.
I cannot.
You have
But I'm just gonna fall out.
No.
It's pulling me so hard, I swear to
Yes.
God.
Yeah, but don't worry. He's
But I swear to God, if he opens this, I'm gonna fall down. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna stand.
Oh my god. Just try to do this.
Sí, sí.
Okay, don't worry.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
You
Do
Okay,
it,
now
do
what?
it.
have to put right here. Like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Other one, no.
Yeah, you have to. You're really close. Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna die. Probably. Okay, you holding?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's holding.
No, it's not.
Yes, he's holding.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Another hand.
Three. Okay, wait. Oh my God. This is supposed to be fun. Did I pay money for this?
Yes.
Stupid. 1, 2, 3. I got it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
If nothing else, you just have my time to beat with it like 15 minutes.
Tienes que hacerlo.
I held it with one hand, and then when I counted to 3, I took the other one, and then I jumped. Yeah. Because I feel like you can't really hold it with both, because then you're gonna like 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I closed my eyes on the way down.
Okay. Oh my god, I feel terrible.
I think it helps to count.
What?
I think it helps to count. For me, it helps at least.
Cuenta del 1 al 3 de 1.
Really?
I feel horrible.
If you would do this, you would know how hard it is.
Yo.
You have no idea how terrifying this is.
Dale, mi amor, que ya.
So Nati ended up not jumping, which honestly, no shame in that. That was absolutely bloody terrifying. So we went home and did some ratatouille. Like, this is the fanciest ratatouille I've ever done. And then I petted the dogs for some, just relaxing. And then the next day we went to this place. Like, when I say that I still think about this place, like, at least every second day. Like, this was so amazing. This was literally next level Disney princess stuff. Like, you just go to this little place and they give you, you know, a little cork with sugar water, actually. And then you can sit there as long as you want and feed a hummingbird, and they are so cute. They are adorable. You can also kind of see the different sizes on them. Like, there are a lot of different kinds of hummingbirds, and you see this tiny one that is flying, and the other two are sitting. Like, the small ones, they are so extremely tiny. I mean, they're all super tiny, but the smallest one of them, they are almost like a bumblebee. Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit, but they are so tiny and adorable, and I love them. We went to some waterfalls, and to get there we took a what do you even call this? It's like a ski lift almost. Like, you sit in these little gondolas and you get driven up there. It was amazing. It was super, super high, and I mean, you don't sit. I'm not gonna say how, like, Mom, this was perfectly safe, please don't be scared, hehe. And yeah, you could see some birds when you were looking down there. This is just basically all jungle. And yeah, once you reach the top, you can go hiking, and you have a few different waterfalls that are beautiful. And I think there are like 7 different waterfalls, I will say. You just follow this little path through the jungle, basically, and it will lead you to a different waterfall every time the road bends, kinda. And it was amazing. Thank you, Nati, so much for knowing all these places, and George, of course, as well, who was driving us everywhere. But yeah, this is a super nice place. I loved it. And we also encountered some wildlife. This is a centipede that I met on the way. Not sure if they are poisonous or not, but I didn't want to try. Next day I woke up with huge lips. I don't know what kind of allergic reaction managed to get that, but my lips were super swollen. Anywho, we went to a butterfly house, which was amazing. And they had so many different kinds of butterflies. This is one of my favorite ones. Like, I love the blue ones. I think is it mariposa? I don't remember. Or maybe mariposa is the Spanish name. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna look that up. Hey. Never mind. They also had a station where you could see the different butterflies hatching, which was actually super cool to watch. And I mean, from that they come out, they just sit there and pump up their wings that are really crumbled once they hatch. And this whole process takes them maybe around 20-30 minutes, I would say. And after that, some of them were already flying, some of them were not. But it was just super cool to see. And I mean, I love butterflies. They are so pretty. And I made friends with this one. It was literally sitting on my hand for, I think, I would say at least 15-20 minutes. Like, it was just walking over my hand, sitting on my finger again. Next level Disney's princess. Disney princess stuff. Oh my god, I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Like, isn't that the prettiest little butterfly I've ever seen? Oh, and yeah, I don't know why it stayed on my finger like that or on my hand, but it was amazing and I loved it. the butterflies because there was a bit of sunshine. We went river rafting, which was so violently fun. Like, this was so great. Thank you, George, for getting all the good footage again. Yeah, so this was kind of wild actually. I thought this would be kind of like in like when I did this in Thailand, where you just have your one single donut that you sit in. But these were kind of fused together, and they had little handles where you could like hold on to it, because I swear I could barely ever let go of my hands because it was so bumpy and you don't want to fall off. But yeah, this was amazing. I loved this. It was so fun. Then we also went on a night tour. This is a scorpion, which actually looked like this when you shine on them with a blue light, which is insane. They were really tiny, but there was a lot of them. And this was super cool. This was actually a friend of Natis and George's who has these tours. So he did it at like an extra price for us, which was super nice of him. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god.
Sí, no te va a pasar nada.
You're so brave. Oh my god, I would never.
Wow.
So there you have it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I think I actually only have one video left to make, because I mean, as long as I've been traveling, there is an end to everything. So I think this might actually be the second last one. See you in the next one. Thank you as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, see ya. Bye.